Hello everyone, Delightful here. I like the novel and the new, so today, let's see what the indie world has for me and you. It has some more Halls of Torment. I'm the warrior, the fighter, the swordsman. That's what he is. He's a swordsman. He's the word I didn't choose. And we got hidden here as a swordsman, right? So I have a bit of made progression with him. Let's try Ember Grounds. Different area. It's like the caves from Diablo. So he's very different, right? He attacks in a cone. He's the starting character. And going into here, these enemies are much tougher. So that might not have been the best idea, but I want to show a different area. So my kill time is a lot slower, you're saying. I'll still make progress. So the game's telling me, hey, you should go over there and get a power-up. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. But I do want to get something off these guys. Oh, there's also... Ooh, there's another power-up over there. So that's more permanent, and that's... that's a temporary thing. So see how he feels very different than, say, the Exterminator, the Artificer or Alchemist guy I was playing earlier. Dark One's already spawning, so this is a much tougher zone. I unlocked this, actually, from in the prequel. So the game... Yeah, there you go. It was also... I should mention this. It's keeping... I'll take the crit bonus, actually. 20% more crit damage. Not crit chance. That'd be different. It was right? Yeah, crit bonus. So going from 100% more to 120% more. This area already feels different. It's not continuous, a narrow array. It's more of a cone. Eventually, this is going to be brutal. And he plays very different from the archer who's all about kiting. She's actually the most survivable, just because she has a ranged weapon, right? She has the most dangerous attack option available. And she can attack from range. Imagine if all these guys are ranged, right? The hell that would be. I need a shield. Block strength. I'll take a base crit chance. What is my base crit chance? It's 10% base. It's generous. Now it's 15. That's huge. So my crit is 209. Remember, it's more. It's 120% more, right? So I'll try to go crit focus, I think, this time. And well as increasing the radius and attack speed as well as I can. That's also a good idea. As compared to like going strength, right? Which would be increasing just your regular damage. Cone size, yeah, 8% more is huge. He's got a tanky. See, I shrugged a bit of that, not all of it. You're getting it from over there. What's over here? What do you have over here? There we go. We've got a nice cluster here. These guys are not as tanky as... That's the first boss there. First boss in this zone, stronger. Yeah, got dark ones with giant shields. Yeah, he fires out that. Much tougher than the first boss in the other zone who just walks towards you, right? Mostly just walks towards you. This guy's a bit... Like, he doesn't even tell you on the radius terms when he's going to attack. He's just kind of, you gotta know. Lobs out, a bit random. If I had a larger radius, I could hit him, be safer. Money. I might need the power up to handle this guy. Basically, by pulling them like this, I was able to... Actually, need to pick up range. Able to pull them around, then double back to pick up the loot that I left behind when killing them. Those big piles of crystals there. Crit chance and range, yeah. Combo there. And more crit range. Cone width, yeah. So it's already quite bigger. 20% bigger. These guys are very different from the skeletons. They'll kind of flank you. Ow. My level blinded me. I think the speed. And strength. How far a melee attack can hit? Yeah. That's huge. Explosive cobalt there. Oh, dark one. Dark ones are pretty much kobolds. Making cobalt sounds, right? See, bosses are super tanky. And see how that got the shield? They are more of a threat to me, right? Because my flamethrower guy, my exterminators, it was the flame attacks going right through. Whereas for this guy, no, they'll... Oh, the lava guys. So, you see, remember this, the gray slimes from the first zone blending in? Well, these lava slimes blend into the sort of volcanic area, right? Pick up range. And they move a bit sporadically. They're not immune to fire, though. I guess that's... They just... Take less... I mean, they don't even take less damage from them. I guess their whatever resistance is just rolled into whatever their hit point total is. I'd actually be cool with enemies having resistance to fire. I mean, it makes sense for this zone, right? Make it more of a challenge for the exterminator in this area. Speed or crit chance? I want the crit. That's now 20% crit, right? That's sexy. 25% crit. That's terrifying. 1 in 4. And that means the faster attack, the more crits that come, right? What's in here? Vacuum, maybe? No, it's 5 hit points. It's like a carrot or something. And more speed and attack rate. No, 20% is going to be very noticeable. Still up, though. So see, even though I'm dealing with a character who has to stay a bit close, like the exterminator, he feels different, right? I think he has a bit more hit points, he has more armor, and his attacks hits in a different way. I guess I'll take swiftness. I've mentioned this before in the prequel. It'd be cool if like those lava things actually spit lava out, or have like monsters crawling out of them or something. We'll give a bit of a depth, literal depth to the game, right? More depth to the game, right? Because it would give you a little bit of a Z-axis, right? And maybe we could actually head down those levels, right? That's a big thing in Diablo, heading down the dungeon, right? Maybe you can only do it after you clear a certain amount of monsters and you can head down, right? You can have like lava monsters crawling out. As you kill more lava monsters, maybe the heat of the inferno would dissipate, right? And you could come in. Maybe there's like you take incidental fire damage from being there. Things like that. Ooh, there we go. That's the one I want. This is much better than this. 10% attack speed and 10% damage. Huge. Once I drop that guy, I should get another power. And the second guy will give me a equipment. Here we go. Crit damage, look at that. And defense, alright. So those pinky demons look huge now, and they kind of blend into their local environment. I like that they've adapted to their environment. Oh, another one. See, I'm taking long, so the second boss is spawned, who's much tougher. Yeah, oh, yeah, he's pretty cocky. He's gonna trap me in with him. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. He has, he'll fire off 2 abilities at once, so my DPS is falling behind. I gotta drop that guy. Yeah. See, not an easy game, per se. It's fun. The boss has got cool moves. It's just, you fight the bosses, and I want those cool moves, too. I want, a flaming dash. I want, spit globs of lava. I mean, I got the special abilities I can get, but what if, cool buttons I push? A button, I push, something cool happens, right? The awesome button, right? You can, put it on the dash if you want. I have an ultimate power that recharges every once in a while. It'll have, another power, it's your alternate attack. For a fighter character like this, you want, a cleave, right? You hit, a huge area. I suppose you could set that to auto-fire as well. Maybe you have to unlock these things. Who knows, maybe they're in the game themselves. No, they're not in the game. I've noticed it. Although it could be tied to something like this, right? So I guess that's kind of what that is. Maybe. But something the player could actually activate. That'd be nice. I gotta get that guy. He's almost dead. They blocked all that. There we go. So that will really help. But see these pinky demon here? They are tanky. Multi-attack, yeah. So 10% chance of just another attack. There you go. I like that. This guy, I'd love a barbarian leap on this guy. That'd be awesome. Or shield charge. Ring blade. This guy, he has some big crow. He throws that. Yeah, it's pretty much that. See, he throws out a giant bladed disc. He just throws a giant round galv. Without a handle, he's just throwing. Oh, what is that environmental damage? Oh, I like that. Kind have to investigate that. Come on, thank you. Oh, no, no, there's another boss spawning. Who's even worse? So yeah, I probably shouldn't be here now, but I am. It's fun, right? It's fun when games are challenging. Ah! Oh, that didn't work. That guy, yeah. That's kind of like the levels coming at me, right? Yeah, I know, I know. I get like lava fissures that could open up, spawn lava around. Oh god, he really trapped me in here. Oh, my kill time's so slow. Oh. Okay, ow, ow. So these tougher guys don't even really tell you where they're gonna shoot. You just gotta deal with it. That's cool. Like, that'd be a cool interactable. You could like interact and hang out around this area for a time and summon like an elemental to aid you or something. Or call for like divine aid, get like a shield or something. That'd be cool. There's a lot of like areas in the game that could be expanded out to make the game even more interesting. More crit, yeah. Crit is now 30% crit chance. That's pretty good. My DPS is really faltering. Pile of money. Should go to that. It's probably just attached to the boss. That's, oh god. No, no, maybe not. Speed. Speed's helping. I gotta kill this guy. Whoever this guy. That's why I have to hang out around. Ow, ow, ow. Yeah, he's got like a really cool wall of fire ability. Like that I was a big fan of in Diablo. Like, he's got all the cool powers that I want. He's just so much cooler than me. I want to be this guy. Ow, ow. Okay, so don't try to do that. He'll light you on fire. We've learned that guy's terrifying. I think I'm gonna hit from death. Yeah, so that zone, as you've seen, is much tougher. That's fine. I now have enough to get what I want. Or do I? Pickup range or attack speed. I think I'll go with attack speed, go for the damage. And armor, block, or block strength, or speed. Hit points or defense. I guess defense. What do you have for me? I'll buy the ring. Purchase an item from the Wellkeeper. And then if I guess he auto-equipped it. Or she did. That works. So she's very different. Let's go here so we can get some progress. Where'd my ring go? I know what happened. I unlocked the access to the ring, but she didn't equip it. Whatever. It's fine. See how... Yeah. She's a lot stronger. Just melting things. Like, when you first start, you got the unupgraded fighter. And look at her. She gets 9%. The fighter wasn't getting that. Yeah. She's a beast. She has less hit points, because the fighter started with 500. She has 350, but look at this. Bye. And they all have auto pierce as well, so I believe they do. And realistically, she should be doing less damage to these guys, right? I mean, well, there we go. Why not? In baseline D&D, like, you know, AD&D First Edition, say Pool of Radiance, skeletons are flat out immune to piercing damage. And you can see why if you look at them, right? I would make them immune because you can, you know, still sever its spinal column or something, or blow its arm off or something, so I couldn't use it, but it should be taking like less damage from piercing, right? So this would make each zone tougher for different characters, right? Whereas the fighter would cleave right through these guys, right? Make you feel different, right? Look at them. Look at these poor skeletons. Watch the shields, though. Bonk, bonk. So the shields do mess with her a little bit, but she can just... I guess she hits around the shield, takes out their arm or something. I don't believe the shield actually applies though if you hit him from behind, which is cool. But you see how survivable she is? She is, you know... Doesn't matter if she has less hit points. That does not matter. She is 100% better than the fighter. Even though I prefer the fighter just because I prefer the playstyle. I don't really go for ranged characters usually. I go to mages, but not ranged characters. It's different. Main weapon damage 30%. Yeah, thank you. So now 70 as opposed to 55. And critting for 150-ish. You go for like those skeleton pits, skeletons would spawn out of them. Little things like that. Maybe you could smash the bones and they're like... And they would stop off the spawn, right? just to make the environment more interactable, right? You can have like pools of these giant, you have it like look like the ground's moving, which would be pools of these guys spawning, right? Have monster spawners. Have like the first Diablo and second Diablo had like altars you can find. They grant you like little bonuses and stuff. Maybe you hang out around those, you're praying to them, or you get bonuses, right? This is cool. Like those oil braziers you can knock over. It's good damage, right? And the boxes and the barrels. Big thing of Diablo is breaking barrels and getting loot out of them. And they shatter in that game because it's all rotten, right? This guy's melting him. I don't think this poor skeleton has anything you can really do. Just slowly walk towards me. He's the first boss, though. He's baby's first boss, so it's okay. But it'd be cool if they got like new abilities. Tracking my meta progression, right? Keeping up with it. Not really to invalidate, just make it more interesting to fight. He can't touch me. Piles of money and astronomer's orb. Okay. Metal orbs. Okay. Kind of works. But the slimes aren't very visible. I guess they sparkle a little bit because of the sheen of them. The mercury slimes. That's probably what they are. Gray oozes. I hope I'm demonstrating the complete difference between the ease to which the archer tears through things relative to the other classes. Just because range is so powerful in this. I had suggested in the prequel, I don't know if there's too much of a change, but having it so the archer had to actually find arrows. That was the main limitation on archery in combat, right? In medieval and early Renaissance, prior to the wide adoption of muskets and stuff, and arquebuses, is that arrows were expensive because you had to make the arrow, you had to make the fletching for the arrow, you make the arrowhead for the arrow. The arrowhead had to be tailored versus the target, right? So to penetrate plate armor, you need hardened steel to punch through it, right? Add the gaps in the armor. Because if you just use what do I want here? Projectiles, more. Yeah, sure. I guess 0.15, even though eventually that's not scaled to be useful. It has a bit of pierce to it, yeah. She's firing 2 arrows each time. She's Robin Hooding each time, right? We're doing the Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves thing. We're firing 2 arrows. Like, if anyone should have stamina, it's the Ranger, right? Firing archers, even if she has, like, that's a pretty big bow anyway. Even if it's just, like, light draw weight, that's gonna be exhausting. It's a health potion, and she got Berserker's Rage, so 100% more damage. So not that it's needed for her, but she'll just melt everything now. Yeah, I should be able to kill the Lich again easily with her. I'm going to focus on upgrading these abilities, because there's tasks for that, and that should upgrade some more stuff for me. Look at this. Brutal. So I'd say she's definitely the strongest character that I've seen thus far. Easily. Easily. Yeah. Movement speed, she's going 7.5 meters a second. She's flying. Like, if her shots didn't have pierce, she wouldn't, by default, and she had to earn that. That'd be a bit more. They were balancing. Movement speed and health regen. I got hit, sure, why not? It's 6% as opposed to 9%, but I also get a little bit of healing. So why not? I want to get those goodies. The other thing is, like, because her attacks are ranged and they pierce, she just has less DPS. So if I turn with a fighter or whatever, or the flamethrower guy, it's just, better pick things up. And it's just, that's wasted DPS if it's going towards one target as opposed to just continuously blasting through these guys. Her damage is more on point as well, it's more focused. Right, it's more, yeah, it's going out and being effective more often, and she does it safer. She's harder to trap than the other more melee focused characters. A game that actually handled this pretty well is, what was it? I can't remember. It's did pretty well, actually. Yeah. Was it Soulstone Survivors? Yeah, that's actually remembered it. I'll take the base damage. It had it so each character had a physicality to it, right? Like, the bigger and beefier you were, the bigger your build was, and then you could physically displace monsters. And the lighter characters, like this little... I mean, she's strong, but she's lightweight, right? She's running around. This guy. So she would have less physicality, so if she squirmed up on, she couldn't displace enemies. And that game, I believe, had no iframes. So if you got boxed in, it was dangerous, right? As you'd expect. Like, if you're an archer, both your hands are on the bow, right? So, melee enemies swarming you is a big threat to you. Particularly the fact that your arrows would normally be very limited because they're very expensive. And normally in a quiver, you'd only be able to hold like 20, right? So I was thinking that I mentioned in the prequel version of the game about a month or so ago, is that like ranged characters like this, you have to find their ammo, right? The flamethrower guys you have to find mana pools or fire essence or extract that from things, from barrels or flame pools or things like that. So different characters want different things. Like the archer could want like barrels with arrows or arrow bundles you can find in armories and stuff, and the fighter might want like blacksmith or weapon sharpening kits, right? Because you could say like he gets like a lull in combat, he's sharpening his blades, whatever. So the environment is more interesting to the character. You can choose, okay, do I want to upgrade my character on this or not, right? And you could also have like arrows completely mulch, right? Ooh, Ring of Fire. Transforms the damage of your main weapon into fire. That's something. Now there's a chance to burn enemies on hit, and I just bought a ring. Oh, I can have 2 rings. Oh, the Iron Ring. I already have that. No, I want the Ring of Fire. I haven't retrieved that yet. So you pick one. Pick one of 3. It's pretty cool. This game in general is very cool. If you're interested in Horde Survival likes and you like Diablo, you'll love this game. I mean, I love this game. For the Horde Survival likes, I mean, I'm more into hardcore RPGs, but I really like this too. This is one of the probably the better Horde Survival likes out there. Potion? I'm completely wasted. I wish I got like a potion thing from Diablo, right? Because that's a big thing in Diablo. I've mentioned this before, but in that you would just stockpile potions in that game. Because all potions in Diablo, the original Diablo, they were instant heal, right? The red ones and the blue ones, right? Or it was only in Diablo 2 where they adjusted that and had it. So like the red ones, it was all heal over time, right? So it wasn't just you get to the bottom, you boop, and boop, right? And then you had the purple ones, which were, so these guys, they'll block a little bit on me. There we go. Just fast enough. Watch them use a bit more speed though. And then the purple ones were instant and would do health and mana. Yeah. But things like that, having like the potions, and this gives the player more input, like something else that I decide on. Okay, do I use my potion now or later, right? If it's just automatically used, it's less interesting than if I get a little potion bar here. And I can carry so many potions in my potion belt, right? Maybe if I take a hit, the potion belt will break, right? Ooh, if I take like fire damage, it might blow it away, right? More interesting things. Be inspired by the traditional roguelikes that inspired Diablo. I mean, a lot of people don't know this, but Diablo was originally going to be turn-based. Oh yeah. Heavily influenced by Angdan and all things. And that would have been incredible. Even now, I think that would be incredible. I've played an indie Diablo roguelike. It's ASCII, though. And that's probably not going to do it for a lot of people. There's also one that's not. It's a bit influenced by ASCII. Is it? I can't look now. I'll mention it in the comments. I can remember what it's called. It's really cool. I think it's... Is it actually called Temple of Torment? It's actually called Temple of Torment. That's awesome. And ironic, because I'm playing a game called Halls of Torment. Jeez, I'll have to check that, but I'm almost certain it is. That's a really good game. That is a traditional roguelike heavily influenced by Diablo. The first Diablo. Lots of really cool classes. Shaman, wizards, fighters. Yeah. Really good. Power from the gods. We can go godless. Great game. I should probably play some more of that. Is it because it doesn't have sound effects? It's got limited appeal, I think, just because of that. Even if you put like little sound effects on it, pew pew pew, when you're firing off your bow, your magic missile, things like that. Littlest things like that can. Ooh, fire affinity. Because I had the fire ring, right? 10% fire damage. Oh, yeah, I want that. So, yeah, does it look fiery? What if it looked orange? Ow. I should go over that and put the ring up there so I don't lose it. Because I want that. Oh, cool. Massive damage now. Melt them. Take out those wizards. Definitely take out the wizards. Oh, unholy. I got another bonus. Great. That's another boss. He's just super tanky. Oh, cool. I got a vacuum. Wow. 30% main weapon damage. Yeah, thanks. And piercing wind. Yeah, particularly with this character. More piercing. He just shot through all of them. More crit. Oh my god. Be faster. Yeah. Ooh. Improve the orbs. Ow. Just not trying to look for the well. Just get that ring up. Yeah, a little bit aggressive due to my speed. Oh, we cool for like skeletons and zombies coming out of the graveyard here. The underground graveyard. Why not? What's over there, huh? Ooh! That's invulnerability. I ignore you. Oh wow, what's that? Angelic boon, temporary movement speed as well. Invulnerability and movement speed, so you can get in, get out. That's really nice. Carrot there. Dungeon carrot. Okay. What is that? Berserker Rage. Okay, they're just being really generous now. There it is. Ow, ow, ow. Send up the Ring of Fire. Cool. So I go deal with that boss now. Oh, pick up over there. Sure, I'll go get it. At a certain point, I think the bosses will loop or something. Or loop around to get you. Ow. What's over there now? Okay. Movement speed boost, and yeah, well, quick attack. Need the DPS. This guy again. I can get him grouped up. That'd be great. Is it there? There again. Movement speed's 8.3 meters. Pickup range 4.4. How big those bullets are. Those arrows. Gigantic. Oh, hit. I think she takes more damage too, so maybe that's a bit of the balance. Even so. There we go. Oh, it's over there. I missed it? Yeah, I did. Oh, okay, that does block you. Good. Because I wasn't blocking shots. I was like, Ow. Over there? Oh, there it is. What is it? It's a vacuum! Oh, that's huge. Multi-hit, that's what we want. It's gonna be what, 3 levels? Base crit, yeah. And fire affinity, crit chance. Because I don't have a fire ring anymore. And 30% more damage, yeah, nice. So this guy is actually shrugging a lot of my hits because of his shield. But that's about to change. There we go. Skeleton King's up. See how quickly he's dropping now. I'd say she definitely starts out stronger, but her scaling... Ow, yeah, go right through it. Brilliant. Thought I'd make it. Wasn't quite fast enough. But I'd say at this point my fighter is probably stronger. Maybe she just peaks earlier. That's what it is. So she starts out really strong. But if he can make it with the fighter, he becomes an animal. Oh god. And combined with the armor, he's more likely to survive the hits. Really use a potion. 5 food, not what I wanted. It's not enough. More damage. Probably should went for speed, but I kind of need the damage. Got armored skeletons. Cheese. 5 hit points, thanks. If I can just focus damage on him, he's gonna pounce. But my cone is nowhere near as wide as the fighter's is. Ow. Potion, kinda need that. He's over there now, huh? Alright. He's about to go down. Ow! Thank you, wizard. Yeah, so they'll teleport on top of you with their bump damage. Like, thanks, buddy. And their projectiles travel much further than the regular wizards. I can really use a healing potion right now. Oh, I got it. It saved me. The thing to do is to actually focus fire those guys. Try to drop them quick, because they are threatening. Rhyme with a boss up. They got me. Confidant. Survive for 20 minutes. I guess. I only did 16, but they'll give it to me. Okay. So, yay. How much is the Ring of Fire going to cost me? I go Exterminator again. 5,000. There we go. Anyway, this is Halls of Torment. It's really cool. Let me see. Do you have any cool tasks or something? Quests. Flame Dancer. Defeat the Flame Dancer. That's in the Emerald Grounds. I'm not ready for that. If I can hit enemy 10,000 times with the Arcane Splinters, I can unlock Splinter Chaos. That any character can do it. Kill slimes. I've only killed 6,060. Not the 50,000 I need. Yeah. Defeat the Lich. I thought I got him. He must not be the Lich. He's something else. Anyway. This is Halls of Torment. It's really cool. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe.